cord. It's not enabling the phone to travel over here to me. I want to make sure that they can see the pot. That's great.
Perfect.
All right, I'm still chopping on this bacon. I thought I was done with the mushrooms, but Chef Bradley wanted bacon. We added bacon. We added some parsley. Woo! All right, to the pan for the pork tenderloin. We're starting olive oil. We're doing salt and pepper and rosemary. This pork tenderloin has been dried. Whenever you cook protein, you want it dry, dry, dry if you're browning it. If you want to steam your protein, then keep it wet and throw it in, and it'll be having a steam bath. Just like at the gym, do you want to go in the sauna or do you want to go in the steam room? Our pork tenderloin's going in the sauna.
I want to go on the massage table.
Oh, that sounds good right now.
Hey, y'all, this is Food Talk TV. If you're not,
Can you turn that fan on?
please like the live, share the live with 5 of your friends and family. And who we have cooking here is Dan, the organizer man, and I'm just like Granny. And in our comment section, we have a few of our other content creators like October Dragonfly, Sherry Skinner, Chef Bradley, and a few other people. So make sure that you're following all of us. Tap those screens, share the live, you guys. And he's about to brown up a pork tenderloin because he's going to roast it with some cranberry sauce.
All right, we've got salt and pepper and rosemary on the pork tenderloin. Very, very simple. Just want to get it nice and give it the massage that Miss Ashton was just talking about. And you want to hear that sizzle like that. Now, these are actually 2 pieces. A lot of times when you get a tenderloin, it'll come split down the half. Now, this is a great fast way to cook the protein because it's so thin. We're going to brown it in here and finish it off in the oven, but it won't have to be in the oven very long at all. A little bit more oil.
The Chef God is part of Food Talk TV, but I didn't see him in the comments. Junk Food Junkie. I was only naming off a few of the people that I had seen in the comments. Hey, y'all, please make sure you're tapping those screens. Share the live.
All right, guys. This cranberry sauce is done. Look at that.
Chef Bradley says, I used to date Rosemary. She left me because I had no time.
Chef Bradley. Man, Chef Bradley's turkey looked so good today. Did you see it, Ashton?
He wrapped that thing in bacon, didn't he?
Yes, he did. It was delicious.
I'm going to cook my turkey in mayonnaise.
You are?
Wow. Yep.
I've done chicken in mayo, but I have never done the turkey lurkey in mayo. But it's the same thing, right? Poultry. Oh, I can smell that.
Is mayonnaise helps hold in moisture to protein when you're baking it, and then when it starts separating the oils from the mayonnaise, it's going to start frying that skin and making it crispy.
Oh my gosh. That sounds very delicious. All right, speaking of crispy, I'm going to check this. We got a nice brown on there. I'm going to flip it over to the other side. One thing when you're browning your protein, don't jiggle it around a lot. Just leave it in there. And it'll get a nice little brown crust on it.
When it's ready, it's supposed to release on its own the protein from the pan.
All right. Did I just pull it off too soon? So tell me where you're from, you guys, and what you had for Thanksgiving dinner, or what was your favorite. Tap the screen and share the live. Let's get some more followers in here.
I had dump.
We're all cooking live for you once a day at least. More than once a day. Jumping on, cooking live for you, and you can see the schedule at foodtalktv.com. And you can also check us out on all the other social platforms. And that's Jackson in the back.
Is that? I thought that was your turkey walking around.
Yeah. I saw somebody on TikTok earlier had a live turkey on their counter wandering around. They like invited it to Thanksgiving dinner. It was crazy.
I'm telling you one thing though. When I cooked up that turkey necks that I had, and I was taking that one neck apart. I think that was a turkey. I'm telling you, I think that turkey was on steroids or it was a Hulk turkey because when I was deboning it and I was taking that meat off, I pulled that thing's spinal cord out.
Oh my god.
And that was thick. That was a thick spinal cord, y'all. That was a Hulk turkey. North Virginia, West Virginia.
A little bit. It's getting hot in here. West
It is.
Virginia. Nothing to eat. Heading to the Virginia Beach tomorrow morning for pizza. That sounds fantastic. That sounds really good. We're having pork tenderloin, and it's going to finish in the oven. I'm browning it in the pan right now. While it's in the oven, I'm going to make a pan sauce. I'm sorry, after I pull it out of the oven and it rests, I'm going to make a pan sauce. And
Is that water or is that straight up vodka?
Oh, it's just total vodka, like 100%. Could you imagine? Woo! I might have to Earl. Thanks
sorry
for coming.
I'm not as talkative today. I'm very tired.
You have cooked so much today. So I'll give them a rundown. You're watching Food Talk TV. I'm Dan, the Organizer Man. You can follow me on my TikTok account. You can follow Food Talk TV right here and see all of us. We're a family of TikTok food creators who all jump on Food Talk TV, and we share our passion for food with you all. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving. If you ever want to see any of the recipes that we've got going on, you can check out our website at foodtalktv.com, and you'll see everything we're cooking there. You can check out these live episodes on Facebook and on YouTube, and yeah, you can see us everywhere. Chef Bradley, we be creating yo. All right, you guys. Now this is going in the oven. Brian, are you ready with your thermometer? Brian's going to put in the meter thermometer, and he'll show you on his phone how it works. This thing is incredible. You bring up the app on your phone, you put this in your meat, put it in the oven, and through the app, you can check the temperature, not only of the inside of the meat, the temperature of the oven. It'll give you all sorts of information on how long it's got to cook. It's crazy, crazy cool. Now, these are on my Amazon storefront, and Brian's showing you right now on the camera, tilted up a little bit so you can see. Let's see. Yeah. You gotta get the pork. It wants to follow me. All right, it's not gonna work for me, Dan. Here. It's also okay. Anyway, this is the. I don't know if you can see it. I'll get it here if you can see it. Yeah, there we go. So here, you got the app here. It gives you all the info. We want to. It's a pork tenderloin, so I'm going to hit the pork tenderloin button. It tells me that the medium rare temperature is going to be 140. If I want it medium or medium well, which Brian likes, he doesn't like any pink in his pork. I go medium well because I don't mind a little. He gets the end pieces, I get the center. And then you just hit start cooking. It just runs Bluetooth. And then, and there it goes. It gives you its estimated cooking time and all of that information. It is the coolest thing. We put this in here and go out on the deck. We go hang out on the boat for a little bit. It depends really, I mean, how long something needs to be in there. we wouldn't do that tonight, but well, plus it's really cold.
Just keep it right there. This is probably
Oh, I'm gonna keep it right here, so it's gonna keep me posted. So now I'm gonna make a little family traditional cheesy toast. We used to call them in our house growing up, and I make them with pita bread, and these get broiled. So after I pull the tenderloin out and let it rest, and we make the pan sauce, and we got our pie done, we put these under the broiler, and they are so tasty. And they're really, really simple to make. My mom entertained a lot, and I love to cook, and she knew that. I used to watch Galloping Gourmet and Julia Childs cook when I was little, and then I'd pretend I had my own little cooking show. That was so fun. And so anyway, my mom would have me make these before there was a party or anything. And I just like to use the scissors because it reminds me of how I made them when I was little. And the older I got, I realized you just tear them. These are so great. They're so easy. You take pita and you spread a little butter love on. What's going on there, Ashton? Any good comments or anything?
I'm sorry. I'm really tired. It's
Oh, you're over
Chef
here, yeah.
Bradley and Chef Camilo are talking. Jessica Lee Chef Wannabe says Happy Turkey Day, American friends. Chef Bradley says I have one of those. It's awesome. It can do 6 things at once.
It's amazing.
Let Chef Bradley in. He's gonna take over.
Is he coming in?
Yeah, let him in and let him take over.
All right, you need to get a little nap.
Yeah, I'm out.
I hope you feel better, my dear. Thank you for coming in to help me.
Absolutely. Add him. You have to add him in, Bradley. I mean, Dan. See, look how tired I am. I can't even say names right.
With my grudgy little fingers. That was a cheesy add-in.
Dan, the organizer.
Bradley! How are you?
What are you doing eating my bacon?
I know, I'm sorry. There's always bacon here for you, though. You just got to let me know when you're headed this way. I'd have a day to make it.
I'm full to go any place.
I'm telling you. So, yeah, we had a blast up in here. We were making... we've got mushrooms in the oven. I probably should just take this off for just 1 second here and show everybody what's happening in the oven. We've got the pork tenderloin in there with the meter on. We've got the mushrooms, and we've got our mushroom pie in the bottom. We're a little mushroom heavy tonight.
You are. Yeah, you are.
And then we're going to make a little pan sauce. And we're going to add that homemade cranberry sauce to the pan. With onion.
Brian said that they love the meter.
Yeah, the meter is so fantastic. Sorry about the camera there, you guys. I wanted to give you guys a peek. So, yeah, the meter is great. Don't you love it?
I have one I can do 6 different probes on.
Yeah, they've got that in my storefront too. This is how much time we have left. I know it's backwards, but
we got M81 left.
That's right. You got it, Brad.
Hey, Kung Fu Junkie.
That's right. So we used a couple shortcuts. We chopped the bacon, your bacon, up with this on the fly. I'm going to use it in a minute to chop the onion. Yeah, right. We're going to chop the onion and the garlic and get it ready for our pan sauce when the pork comes out. When the pork comes out of the oven, I'm going to let it rest and add some chicken stock to the pan to deglaze it, and add in the a little bit of balsamic vinegar and the cranberry sauce that I just made.
There you go.
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening. Y'all watching Dan, the Organizer Man. This is Food Talk TV. Tap the screen, share the live. It's Thanksgiving. Show some love to Mr. Dan. I want his freaking spice drawers. Yes.
This one is a good one.
Mine are all stuck up in my cabinet and definitely in unalphabetical order.
I love this drawer so much. All the stuff is on Amazon in my storefront. Bradley's got an Amazon page too. Chef Bradley does.
Yes,
Check there too.
Yes.
Yes.
Tap the screen, share the live. I have some of those.
I was using them earlier. Yeah,
I do. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Bradley's got a bum arm, and so I knew that if I sent him these, these are the automatic dealios. Sure, let's add a little salt to our stuff. It would make him a little easier for him until he got so
handy today. They did.
I'm glad it did. I was just making these little toast. We used to make these in our house growing up all the time. They're really easy. You just take pita bread and you split it in half, put a little butter on. I put on some good Parmesan cheese, grated, and you can add parsley, you can add garlic, anything you want. These go on a sheet pan under the broiler for 3 or 4 minutes. You pull them out and you let them simmer a little bit. And hold on 1 minute. We've got another surprise coming in. You've got the best little cheesy toast ever, and we used to have it a lot.
Chef Camille said, Dan, link to SF in bio. Storefront.
Oh, yeah. The link to my Amazon storefront's in my bio. That's right. It's amazon.com/shop/the organizer man. And you can find Bradley at amazon.com/shop/Chef Bradley. Do you use your underscore there?
No.
Chef Bradley.
Hey, Kaz. Kaz is on vacation. He's coming in to join us.
Hi, Kaz.
There you go.
It's great to see everybody. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, is still having a great Thanksgiving. We are mixing it up a little late in this house, but I'm making pork tenderloin with homemade cranberry sauce. And we're going to deglaze, make a pan sauce with that. It's going to be delicious. We've got stuffed mushrooms probably getting ready to come out any minute. I'm going to take a peek at them.
What part of the turkey is the pork tenderloin?
It's the buttocks.
Hey, Bama. Bama's in the house. Everybody, you're watching Food Talk TV. This is Dan, the Organizer Man, and that looks awesome. Whoever suggested the bacon's a smart person.
Ooh, God. Whoever told me to add the bacon, good Lord, have mercy on my soul.
That looks good.
Sure. Those are baby Bella mushrooms, and I took my leftover dressing or stuffing, and I take a little scoop like this and put it in each mushroom cap. And then my dressing stuffing has sausage and onion and celery in it, and it makes the perfect filling for stuffed mushrooms. A lot of times the stuffed mushroom will have breadcrumbs and the mushroom stems and, sausage or seafood. So it makes a perfect stuffing for those. And then I threw some cheese on top. And then I asked the gang here what they wanted me to add. And so we got bacon, smoked paprika, and parsley added.
We got everything on top of them mushrooms but the kitchen sink.
Pretty much. Here, you guys, for those of you just joining and didn't see, These are Dan's.
Those look awesome.
The recipe for these will be up on Food Talk TV. You can check out all of our recipes that we prepare on foodtalktv.com, and we're on every social platform across social media. So follow us everywhere, but especially here. Tap that. And also follow Chef Bradley. He is amazing. He studied at Escoffier. I was going to say Cordon Bleu. He's an Escoffier trained chef. This guy's
I
serious.
think I would have went to Cordon Bleu. That would have been fun.
Right? Man.
That only costs $1 million a year.
You'd be cooking the rest of your life. Well, we're going to be cooking the rest of our lives anyway, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Everybody, you're watching Food Talk TV. Dan, the organizer man, he can make your kitchen look like a dream kitchen, just like his. Tap the screen, share the live. Follow Food Talk TV if you're not following us. And you can also find us at foodtalktv.com, Facebook, Pinterest, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, everywhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
I'm going to get a sheet pan out of the cabinet here. When we built out the kitchen, we made use of the side of the island. We have extra spices on that side, and then sheet pans and stuff on that side. I'm going to show you something else that I love for the kitchen, and it's this.
Man, look at that kitchen. I saw that the other day. That's pretty neat.
Isn't that cool?
That's
it makes things so much easier. You don't have to rifle around that drawer. I would get so frustrated every time I opened that drawer. Everything was mangled in there. And so now everything just stays right in this little house here.
Is that one that you can hang on the wall?
And we got one for the baggies, too. So now you know it's going to give me grief because it heard me talking about it.
Can you hang that one on the wall, Dan, or is that just a stand-up?
You can mount it on the wall. It comes with really strong adhesive, so you can put it anywhere. You can just lay it flat in the drawer. We have one for the Ziploc bags, all the food storage bags. I'll show you that one too in a little while. I'm getting these bread ready for you guys, so it'll be ready when the meat comes out. The pork tenderloin says it's got 11 more minutes till we can pull it.
The buttock will be ready in 11 minutes.
So
Everybody watch Food Talk TV. This is Dan, the organizer man. He is cooking a whole bunch of stuff, made some awesome stuffed mushrooms. He's got a tenderloin. He's got a mushroom pie. He is mushroom heavy tonight.
We got the shrooms going for sure.
It's mushroom heavy every day.
He is. I got my camera out next. It's there we are. Follow me, follow me, follow me.
There
My
you go.
cameraman, that's because it's a robot. So I'll tell you how I made that.
Likes, tap the screen. Let's get to 10,000 likes so Dan can do a dance for you.
I'll dance. But we got to remember the real reason we're here is to make food. we got to make sure we don't turn this into a Soul Train.
Soul Train.
Or American Bandstand. Do you remember those dance shows, Bradley?
Yes, I do.
They were fun. They were really fun. But I will do a little dance if you guys hammer the screen and get to 10,000. Tippy tap that screen.
Tippy tap, tippy tap.
Tippy tap. You want me to tell them how I made that cranberry sauce for the people jumping on?
Yes, I kind of missed that.
Okay. So the cranberry sauce is a 12-ounce bag of just fresh, cranberries. They're in the produce station, especially this time of year. And you pour those in your saucepan with 1 cup of liquid. I used part water and part orange juice because I only had 1 orange. So I added a little orange zest as well. 1 cup of liquid water and the fresh orange juice together. A stick of cinnamon, which Ashton said that just the bark from a tree.
Bark of a cinnamon tree.
Oh, it is a cinnamon tree. Okay, I was thinking like it's just some random bark people roll in cinnamon powder. I'm just messing with you. That's just funny. But yeah, it looks like bark.
You funny, Dan.
Aha. And you know, so that's that. And then you just you let it just come to a boil and boil down, and you know when it's ready because those cranberries bust open. And when you stir it, it just becomes this beautiful, thick, sugary liquid. Cup
There-
of sugar, cup of water, 12 ounces cranberries, cinnamon stick, orange zest. Woo! And also, if you bring this, you can always say like, "Oh, I make the best cranberry sauce." I'll bring cranberry sauce to the Thanksgiving dinner. People will love it, and it takes nothing to make it. It's so easy.
Yeah, you know what they call the guy that's asked to bring the rolls and the forks?
Something not very nice.
The guy that can't cook?
Oh yeah, right. You know who shows up with the flatware.
The flatware guy.
So I was telling everybody when I used to make these for my mom, before they'd have a party, I would use scissors because that's how she used it. But years later, I realized I don't really have to use scissors. I can just tear these apart with my hands. But I do like to cut them like this. This is just butter and Parmesan cheese on pita bread that's split. You can put garlic powder on, onion powder, parsley, whatever else you want. I'm just leaving them plain tonight.
There you go.
That's right.
There you go.
Tell everybody what you made today.
Oh, Lord, what did I not make today?
I saw your turkey. It looked amazing.
Awesome, super moist turkey wrapped in bacon.
Oh my gosh.
Made my own compound butter. I used unsalted butter and sage and rosemary, salt, pepper, orange zest, and squish a lamp of orange and some olive oil.
Yeah, I was watching that. I tell you, every time I watch another one of my Food Talk family members make a food, it makes me want to jump on a flight and get there immediately.
All with one arm.
Yep.
Yeah, he did that all with one arm.
Yep. Well, I don't have my sling on today, so I'll probably get in trouble.
Oh, you're going to be hurting tomorrow, I bet.
Oh, probably, but I don't go back to physical therapy till Monday, so I get a day of rest.
Well, I hope you take care of yourself. We need you.
But yeah, we made everything. Dixie made pumpkin pies and she made green bean casserole. My son helped out. He made the sweet potato casserole, mashed potatoes. I made bread pudding. We made everything.
And you got pictures of it all, too, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Junk Food Junkie says they have a new name for you, Dan.
What's that?
Dan the Dancing Chef.
No. My dancing career is it's very short-lived. Very, very short-lived. I think I washed up already.
Happy Thanksgiving, Miss Carrie.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. You're watching foodtalktv.com. We all come together here and share our passion for food with you. We cook live every single day, at least once. And my night is Monday. And I'm really excited about joining the TikTok family. I'm the newest to the team, and we're looking for other people to join us, to share your passion for food with us and everybody else. And there's a process you can follow to submit an audition tape, and that process is on our website, foodtalktv.com. Follow the link tree, and you'll be set up and know exactly what to do.
There you go. Tap the screen. Tap the screen, share the live. Look at those stuffed mushrooms. Dan's over 10K likes. They want you to feel the pain.
All right, let's get cleaned up here a little bit. The pork's going to come out of the oven any minute. I think we've got, let me see what the meter says. 7 minutes left on the meter. So I love to clean as I go because it keeps my mind clear. I don't make as many mistakes. And at the end of the cooking process, I can sit down and enjoy the meal and I don't have this huge mess to sit in. Brian says, well, he does the dishes. He does.
That works really well in theory, Dan.
Yeah, I know. I do my best. Another thing I love are these flexible mats. Do you like these too?
Oh, I have all kind. I have the different color ones. You know, each color means something, right?
Yeah, I got them all too. Yeah, we got the green one. That's the green one's for veggies.
Grandma said the wall clock.
Got the blue one for fishies.
Grandma said the wall clock in the background is her whole childhood.
Oh, right. We love mid-century modern stuff. Brian especially, he's a huge fan. So that was Brian's. When we met, he had that. I love it too. I'm a little rough on it. When I changed the battery on it, I knocked it down a couple times.
Carrie said that her turkey came out dry. Sorry about that, Carrie.
Carrie, what do you think you did wrong?
Turkey's hard to cook. Turkey's dry.
So Ashton said she's using mayo.
She's using mayo. I've heard people do that. The biggest thing with turkey is you have to add some moisture to it, and you have to let it rest.
Yeah, absolutely. I love any protein I make, I let rest. I refuse to cut into it. It's a problem. A lot of times I'm cooking. We have an open kitchen, living room and dining area here, big room. And people start coming up, and the minute I pull it out, they want at it. And I have to tell them to back off so everything can rest down and settle.
Turkey, we let ours rest for about an hour. So,
yeah, that's nice. So how many did you have at the house today, Bradley?
I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I just had 6. So my oldest boys came, and then it was me, Dixie, and the kids.
6 is a good number, I think.
6 was 4 too many.
Well, at least when it's leftover time, it was too many. Right now, I'm just going to cut up an onion. We're going to add that to the pan when the pork tenderloin comes out, and then we're going to add a little garlic.
Ooh, yes.
What's that?
Garlic bacon, my favorite thing.
I used all the bacon on the shroom. I was going to put bacon in there, but
Carrot was tender when it came out, and then she put it back in the oven to stay warm, and that's why it dried out. What you should have done was just put a tinfoil over it and let it rest.
Yeah. It takes patience, doesn't it, Bradley?
Oh, it does. It takes lots of patience, lots of mistakes.
It does take a lot of mistakes. That's how we learn, right?
That's how we learn.
We learn by our mistakes. All right, I got a nice chop on the onion there. I didn't use my fancy automatic chop. Our mistakes. All right, I got a nice chop on the onion there. I didn't use my fancy automatic chop. We've got lots of time tonight.
We got all the time you want, Dan.
I love it. I have to tell you guys to make sure I slow down. I have a tendency to get all excited in here.
You get a little crazy sometimes.
I do. You guys got to tell me, whoa, slow down.
I think this is the 4th live I've been in today, so.
Yeah, it's. I love how much we're talking to each other all day long, you guys, whether we're on lives or not. we have a chat group set up, and we all communicate with each other and talk about what we're making, and we know what each other's family members are up to. And it is the most amazing group of people I've been a part of. I'm so grateful. I really, really am grateful. It's been just awesome.
Did you see what Sketchy Chef made this morning?
My God, yes, I did.
Mimosa cranberry sauce.
Oh,
That's why she's not on right now. She's probably got a hangover. This is Dan, the organizer man. He'll make your kitchen look like it's beautiful. He's making all kinds of stuff. He's got stuffed mushrooms. He's got a tenderloin. He's got cranberry sauce. He's got all kinds of stuff. So tap the screen, share the live, follow us at Food Talk TV, and also check out our website at foodtalktv.com. Go ahead, Dan.
all right. We're almost ready for the pork to come out. The pie is looking absolutely delicious. Oh my gosh, you guys, it looks so good. Ashton told me something to do with the pie that I've never done. We do the egg wash, right, Bradley?
Do the egg wash?
The egg wash makes it nice and pretty and shiny. But Ashton said, pull it out a little before it's done, which is right now, and egg wash it a second time.
That gives it a glossy look.
Yeah. And I had never done that. Oh my gosh, you guys, this pork is going to be unbelievable.
Where do you live, Carrie? I'll send Dan over there to organize your kitchen.
I'll do it. Ooh, Lord.
We're gonna.
Hey, this mushroom pie.
There's old Sketchy Chef.
Oh man, this is going to be something else.
I was just talking about your mimosa cranberry sauce, Sketchy Chef.
Sketchy's in. Hey, Sketch. We were saying you were probably getting a little rest after you. I'm putting a second layer of egg wash on this per Ashton's instructions. This just looks gorgeous. This is a mushroom pie, and I was telling everybody earlier that I had this as a little kid. Every Thanksgiving, we would go to Cleveland in Shaker Heights, and there was a bakery called Huff's, and my aunt would bring mushroom pie every year, and it was my favorite. I loved it so much. None of my brothers like mushrooms, but I did a lot, and when I wanted to make it for myself, I could never find. I couldn't find it because the bakery had closed. So I looked online, and I finally sourced the recipe, and I made it, and it tastes exactly the same. And you can find the recipe online. It's Huff's, H-O-U, on Food Talk TV. It's H-O-U-G-H-S. Brian keeping me in line. So yes, all the recipes from what we make here are on foodtalktv.com. Right, Brad?
Yes.
Brad.
And to answer Carrie's question, in my opinion, Carrie, yes, I think it dried out when you put it back in the oven. That's my opinion. I wasn't there. And Sketchy, I know you've been drinking mimosas all day. I saw you make the first one at 10 o'clock this morning.
I ain't trying to front. I got a vodka and soda right here. It's my first one of the day, though. And it's what? It's 7:05. Gosh, Bradley, are you freaking out with this time change stuff? It's so dark, so early.
I got my vanilla crown.
Well, then it doesn't matter what time it is. Shoot.
All right, Junk Food Junk, check back with us.
All right.
Sketchy said, "Oh my God, I'm so woo."
Look at that.
That looks good. Tap the screen, everybody. Look at that coin.
And it said, remove that from the heat, child. Get in there. Get it out.
Ooh.
Remove. Tells you how to rest. It's taking a little nap right now. Shh. Everybody, shh.
And
All right, you can be loud.
you don't need that.
All right, now I am going to remove the pork from the pan and set it aside so it will
Rest.
rest.
Be ready for me.
Everybody's watching Food Talk TV. This is Dan, the Organizer Man. He is getting his tenderloin out to rest. He's made stuffed mushrooms. He's got a mushroom pie in the oven. He's got cranberry sauce on the stove. Tap the screen, and share the live.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Look
It's
at
so
that.
bringing a tear to my eye.
Hold it up.
Oh man, that looks so good.
Yeah, you guys can have the one with the thermometer in it. Send me the other one.
All right, and this is the meter right here, you guys.
How about the line?
The meter thermometer. There's a little line in here. You just got to make sure it's past the line. That thing is awesome. It's worth every penny. You can put meat, whatever you're cooking in the oven, and walk away, and it'll tell you when it's done. You don't have to hover. You don't have to keep opening the oven up, and you don't have to touch the pan and burn your hand either.
All right, Dan. Gary lives in Alabama, so get ready for a road trip.
Oh yes. All right.
Dan, traveling organizer man.
Absolutely. Okay, you gotta be careful with this pan. It's hot. I get to talking and I forget stuff. All right, so we're doing a pan sauce, right? And we've got, look at all this, all of that sauce from that.
That
From
is
the-
called goodness in the bottom of the pan.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And so we're gonna add our onion first. We're gonna get this pan nice and hot again, get that sauce going, and add this onion in. Bring this pan right up to heat here. Yeah, you can see it start smoking.
All the tasty bits. That's exactly right.
This would be a great time to add a little bit of bacon in, but Bradley made me use it earlier.
We ate all the bacon.
So no more bacon.
Pan's hot, Dan.
Hey, handle. Oh man, this smells so good. I'm loving it. Now I add the onion first because I don't, if I add the garlic, I don't want to burn the garlic up. I want to add the garlic at the end just till I can smell it, just till it's fragrant. And after we get this going, we're going to deglaze again with this Better Than Bouillon. This is just gold. I love this stuff. I have tons of it. I have lobster. Oh my gosh. Have you used the lobster Better Than Bouillon yet, Bradley?
I have actually not used any of the Better Than Bouillon.
Really? Well, you know what? Knowing where you were trained, I'm not surprised.
But I heard Bama talks about it all the time, and I might give it a try.
Yeah, it's definitely something to check out. I'm just going to add a little bit of water to that. I'm going to let those onions crystallize a tad.
There you go.
That's right.
That's
right. Tap the screen, guys. Share the live. I'm Dan, the Organizer Man. I love to share helpful tips and tricks with you. Kitchen organization specialist. I teach cooking classes to the senior citizens at our senior center where I live in Portage, Michigan. I do demos there for them. We do a lot of Instant Pot stuff because it's so safe now. Ashton even got hip to the Instant Pot. I have an Amazon storefront. I'm an Amazon influencer and was one of the first 20 people to be invited to take part in their pilot program for the IBC program. So I post videos of products that I like on Amazon. There's a link in my bio if you want to check out my Amazon page and all the products that I like there. And I'm a coach for Cadre. cadre.io, which is a health and wellness app. And I talk about how organization affects our mental health and how the two are related. How's that for a mouthful?
When do you have time to cook?
Right now.
There you go.
All right, here goes a little garlic, y'all.
Little garlic.
Garlicky. You remember Emerald with his bam and his garlic and all that?
Emerald was my influence.
I love him. I absolutely love him.
Emerald was my influence just grown up.
God, Bradley, this smells amazing. Just amazing. There's this one little thing in here. It's a piece from the pork. I want that out. I don't want that at the party. That's going to make somebody mad. All right. How about some water?
There you go.
Oh. All right. You guys know if you use a wet cloth as a hot pad, heat conducts through water.
Water.
And so you'll burn yourself really quick if you use a hot one. Make sure you're using a dry hot pad. And when you pull a pan out of the oven, I touched this pan like 3 times because I'm not paying attention. I'm talking to you guys. But drape a little hot pad or something over the handle of the pans to remind you to not scald yourself. Now I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to reduce it a little bit. And now I'm going to check the pie because I bet it is looking perfectamundo.
Terry Ashton had a full day of cooking and TikToking, so she finally went to bed.
Okay.
She needed a nap.
Man, I know it's a long day for a lot of people.
Been a long day.
I had you know what, Bradley? I had the best Thanksgiving I've ever had before, ever. Cooking with you guys, watching you guys from the moment I woke up and until now when I'm cooking. And look at this mushroom pie that just came out.
And look at the glaze on it now.
Man, it's just gorgeous.
Good.
It's beautiful. If I don't say so myself.
Everybody, you watch Food Talk TV. This is Dan, the Organizer Man. He has stuffed mushrooms, a mushroom pie, a tenderloin, making a sauce. About to pour the cranberries in the sauce. I don't know what he's going to do, I think. But he's been cooking up a storm just for you. So tap the screen, share the live. Look at those mushrooms.
Oh, man. Brian took a picture already, so I got to try one.
I've already eaten 3. Yeah.
Wow.
Delicious.
Exactly how I anticipated your face to look, yes.
Holy cow. My God. Bradley, the bacon for sure.
The cheese. The butter. Not the sausage.
There you go.
My God.
Now we need a moment of silence for that poor mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
You need
All right, everybody, tap the screen, share the live. This is Dan, the Organizer Man.
We pulled the pork tenderloin out, and we're reducing this down just a little bit. We've got a nice pan sauce happening here. At this point,
down to what, about a third?
Yeah. That's exactly right. While that's boiling down, reducing down, these are pita breads, split in half. Oh, God, that mushroom. And just butter and some Parmesan cheese. And you can add anything you want. Onion, garlic powder, anything. Parsley, and flavor it however you like. I just keep mine plain tonight. I've got the broiler on now, and that's just going to broil while I'm getting this sauce ready.
You going to keep touching that hot pan?
It's cooled down now.
Bama said put cranberry on it.
You tell her to wait. You tell her to wait.
I think she's talking about the mushroom.
Oh.
Oh!
Ah!
Look at him go, Bama. He gonna do it now.
Oh, yes, sir. I was telling everybody my little shortcut. Brian and I keep this flower pot from IKEA chock full of silverware and steak knives and everything we need when we have people over. We just slam it down on the counter and people can grab what they want. And I also like to have it up here when I cook.
I always have spoons in a cup when I cook.
Yeah. All right. Here's Grandma's idea. Little dollop. I feel like.
Oh,
All right. This is all going in one bite. Do you think I can do it?
I think you can do it. Did that do it, Dan?
Oh yeah.
All right. My goodness, Sherry, that was fantastic advice. Loved it.
Chef Camille said, Julia Childs, eat your heart out. That was a fantastic idea, Bamaw.
My goodness, was that delicious. That was so good.
We love Miss Stein.
All right, everybody, we are almost to 20K likes. Tap the screen, share the live. This is Dan, the organizer man, cooking up a storm in this wonderful kitchen. His organized kitchen.
We've got the commercial kitchen, too, we're going to do lives from. So, where I was telling you, I helped and I worked, did cooking classes. They just built this huge building with a brand new commercial kitchen. And I organize it.
I saw one of your videos.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll be doing lives from the center as well. Okay.
You should fly down and come to the live.
I think that didn't they have a bunch of Instapots set up on the counter?
Yeah, I did an Instant Pot class for them.
There you go.
5 Instant Pots going at the same time.
See, I'm not scared. I use a real one.
You're hardcore, Bradley. All right, how's that look? You think it's good?
I think it's perfect. What are you doing next? Pouring the cranberries in there?
Yes, sir. We're going to
Oh,
a couple big scoops of this cranberry.
you did that, and Sherry Mamaw started sending you roses.
Lord have mercy on my soul.
Man, oh man.
Now you tell Miss Sherry you add 4 cups of grated nutmeg to this right now.
You tell her that. I ain't telling her nothing about no nutmeg.
Oh. Oh. I got talking too long.
You were having so much fun.
I was having so much fun.
Here, give
That's all right. We saved it in time. We have a couple.
Hey, it ain't burnt. It's just crispy.
Woo!
You remember back in the day when you had to scrape the black off the toast?
That's a family tradition.
Right?
My mom jumped from the table screaming, "The rolls!" And she'd jump up and fly into the kitchen every time we ate. All right, you guys, I want to do a little plating here.
Oh my God, Dan, you got everybody rolling in the room.
The rolls! And so we'd imitate her every year, and it pissed her off so bad. I like to slice this pork on the bias. It makes the slices just a little bit bigger because sometimes the pork can run a little smaller on the ends. Oh, this is just, my God, wait till you see.
Hey, Dan, Janie has, she said blackened. We just called them blackened pita bread. That was intended.
Exactly right. They're Cajun. Oh, they're Cajun. Or she'd say, oh, just scrape it off.
Scrape it off.
Look, it's not a good meal if something crazy isn't going on here. So
I'm gonna burst.
all right. Just tenderloin up on this plate here.
Y'all need to tap the screen a lot for that one because it's worth some hearts.
Yeah, right. This is great. And I wanted to make this because most everybody's probably had their dinner already. We like to eat late. neither one of us are huge fans of turkey. We love turkey, but it's a lot, and we like to stay home. So we decided to do this today, and I'm really glad I did. That's Thanksgiving.
Sure looks good.
All right.
You almost got me going to the freezer to get a tenderloin out.
Woo, Lord. All right, I want to get this one in here. This is the one.
See, I told you the front one was yours. You just cut mine all up to pieces.
Oh, lordy. Look at that, Bradley.
That looks good. You gonna pour that sauce on top of that?
That's what I'm doing.
Yes, sirree.
That's what I'm doing.
Dan, the organizer sauce man.
Oh my gosh. Is it good? It's really, really good. Way better than I thought it would be.
The chef guy's in the house.
My goodness. Okay, here we go, guys.
What's up? We're watching Dan tear it up. He's got some tenderloin. He's got some stuffed mushroom. He's got some perfect blackened pita bread. That's what we intended for it to be.
Right? I meant to do that. All right. And we're just going to get it on. Oh.
Look at that.
This doesn't need any parsley or anything. We got the mushroom pie.
I don't think it needs anything else either, just a fork.
We've got our blackened pita bread.
There you go. Cajun style.
We got our mushrooms.
Dan, that's awesome.
There you go. What do you think of that, you guys?
I think it's awesome. What does everybody else think? Give Dan a couple hands together. Applaud for wonderful, wonderful cooking in that organized kitchen.
I'm really, really grateful you guys are all here.
Dan, the organizer man, and the unorganized Chef Bradley.
Not for long, Chef Bradley.
Hey, that's my wife. My wife, I think she gets tired of following behind me in the kitchen.
I could just eat these mushrooms as a meal.
We have to take pictures.
Oh, we have to take pictures. Brian just said we have to take pictures. Don't forget.
All right, take 2 of the mushrooms, put them on a white. Hey, take 2 of the mushrooms, put them on a white plate with cranberry sauce on top, and take a picture.
I'm going to do that. My white plates. So I don't know if you know this, but I was adopted when I was 2 months old. When I was born in the 60s, they kept babies for 2 months before they placed them. I met my birth family when I was in my 40s and found out that my dad had died in a boating accident. He drowned when I was 8 years old, so I never would know him. But he had 9 surviving brothers and sisters, all who I know.
Wow.
A big Italian family, and they just welcomed me with open arms, and it's been such an amazing part of my life to know them and to know my dad, even though he's not alive anymore and that I would never meet him. You know, they all have the stories about him, and these are his plates. He had a country club, and one of my aunts, actually, who just passed away, she saved these for me. And she gave me these plates, so I'm glad I get to use them this Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for all of you guys for showing up, and grateful for you, Bradley, for being in the box and helping me out. Thanks, you guys.
Awesome show. You did a great job.
Thank you, Bradley. I appreciate it.
Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Enjoy your dinner.
Happy Thanksgiving. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.